botanist up to 70
All
after
right,
I get
I'm watching
minor up.
this. I'm watching this.
Because I want to
There is a
finish the MSQ
stream
and get
that is
flying before
occurring.
I start.
Okay, we have visuals. All right, good evening, everyone. I am not sure if the previous good evening went through, but good evening now. I know we're
Good
starting a new
evening.
one, possibly, but regardless. Let's start with you, Tom.
Huh? What?
Okay, I think these healing potions, etc.
Oh, I forgot where I was.
614.
Oh, the
Two
one we
above the
had.
second Homestuck number.
The one we had was the link we had was on 613.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was the case because my link 14.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay. I think these healing potions you were carrying did the trick. I feel a little better. How are we doing?
Well, the good news is that Belkar isn't fighting both of those thieves anymore. The bad news is that's because the half-orc is now chasing us. Hey, where are you going? What about the halfling?
Screw the halfling.
Not on your best day, Tusky.
I came here to kill Starshine.
I fly faster than he can run, but I don't have anywhere to go. So, where to? I suggest not the bathroom, or the bedroom, or any room with a mirror in it. Or a pool of water, really.
Got the
Start the line, we'll say the swear.
I thought you forgot the or.
Or.
Don't worry, I already know what the
Bitch.
Beach.
into my hair. I can feel it.
Oh, Haley, I'm so sorry. I couldn't stop her. I wanted to, but she was...
Celia, calm down. Yeah, I'm
Pissed.
Thank you. It's just hair. I cut it shorter than this the first time I decided I didn't want to dye it anymore.
You used to dye your hair, but your natural color is so...
Not really important right now.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Belkar gave us a good distraction, but even he can't beat the whole guild on his own.
But you don't even have a weapon.
Well, I guess I can pick up a sword from one of the thieves that I shot earlier. It's not ideal, but... Wait. Belkar came up the stairs, and everyone guarding the front door is dead now.
You got it!
Head that way, quick.
Sorry. We'll just continue with the line. I don't think the pacing really affects that much in this case.
There's a den off the... I'm gonna have to read that first.
There's a den off the front foyer.
Foyer.
That has... Foyer.
Foyer.
It's foyer.
It's not Uri-anger.
Alright, Tom, you just say the line in whatever way is natural for your accent.
Oh, accent. The den off the
Foyer.
Thank you. Foyer.
Shiny, just let her say the line.
Foyer.
Sorry.
It's like French cheese. There's something I couldn't get to before. Not with all those Not with all those guards and my bow broken.
You know, it's really not that bad. If we cleaned it up a little. I know a lot of pixies that just love that haircut.
Can we please focus on the battle, not my hair?
Right. Is that paint over there? Ew, gross.
Huh. Well. Wait. Huh. Well, I guess he's really not going to be needing what we're taking anymore.
Why? Is it a hat?
What? Just hurry up and get inside. Bozak can't be far behind.
No, really. What would old blind Pete keep in his den that would matter now?
Nothing But Eagle-Eyed Pete was one of the guild's best snipers back in the day.
Wow. Ooh, he doesn't happen to have a room full of wigs, does he? Because since you mentioned color, I've been thinking the brunette might really suit you.
For you.
Who goes first?
I don't even know.
I'm not even 100% sure who that's supposed to be.
Let's say it's the Hobbit. Let's just say it's the Hobbit because Deanie.
I'm pretty sure.
It's the guy
It's
that's
the-
frozen.
Yeah, it's the guy that gets frozen. Pretty sure it's that guy.
Who was that
Okay,
guy?
No one.
I'll say that like
Okay.
it's a one-off. Who's saying the line first? Is it going to be me or is it going to be Tom?
I think it's you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say it. I think I hear him in the den, Guildmaster.
Let's see. Distance kind of weak. Seeking. I've got a feat that can do most of that already. I don't know what that word is.
Axiomatic. Lawful aligned.
Could you say that again?
Axiomatic.
Axiomatic.
Thank you. Not in this lifetime. Ah, here we go. This one. This one's mine now. Here, take a crossbow.
Haley, if I was willing to risk killing these people, I would have been blasting them with lightning the whole time.
Celia, did you see how close they just came to killing me?
Believe me, I saw. And if I wasn't willing to betray my principles then, why would I start now?
Fine, whatever. Just say it on my way. My way then, because I intend to betray your principles all over the... Can you say that?
Friggin'.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Hey, I found.
Nice.
Ooh, what is that peppermint smell?
+5 icy burst. Archery. A refreshing blast of winter.
My mouth feels like a cold mountain spring.
My last breath is also my mintiest.
I would hate that because I hate mint. Like the last thing you taste is mint. That's my worst. That's the thing I hate the most. Hey Bozak, I got two things you've needed desperately for some time: an air to the gut and a breath freshener.
Benty.
Maybe we can trade. I've got something to finish up that trim Crystal gave you. One cut below the channel to do the trick.
Come on, Haley, you can do it.
That's the huffling.
Excuse me, are you sufficiently distracted?
Huh? Ah!
Charging grapple attack.
Darn it. Not again.
Uh-oh, her wings look ripped.
Oh my gods, I swear, you do not need to keep shouting out your attacks. This isn't manga.
The hike.
Hey, if
Shush.
you want, he can let go and we could try it again.
Shush.
Shush.
Wait, I have a question. Is that a dagger or is that...
That's a sword.
That's... Okay.
Come on, halfling. Stand still so I can beat you already. I want to go fight Haley again.
Oh, you poor dumb pickle woman. The only thing that was making this even sporting was your big green buddy, and he left you hanging, didn't he?
Ah, you little twit. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna drop a house on you and sing about how I represent the Lollipop Guild. Come on, let's keep our tattoos. I mean, if you said, you little twit, I'm going to temporarily inconvenience you, I think, hey, she might really mean it. But seriously, you kill me? Never gonna happen.
Ah! I'm still alive?
Yeah, at 0 hit points. Sneeze too hard and you'll burst an artery. I'm not kill stealing today.
Huh?
10 minutes ago, I would have happily ganked someone else's personal nemesis without thinking twice. Would have been a hilarious anticlimax, plus, murder, which is always a nice perk. I'm doing this whole team player thing, and that means not fulfilling someone else's narrative role. In other words, it's Haley's job to kill you, not mine.
Oh yeah? Well, what if Haley can't kill me? What then, Pipsqueak?
That's not really my problem now, is it? I got my brownie points for saving her once already. The fact is, you're not actually important enough for me to risk rocking the new boat. You only matter as Haley's arch nemesis, and frankly, she already had one of those, and she's a lot hotter than you are. So, see you around, I guess.
Hey, I am important and hot. Get back here and kill me, you coward.
No, I'm gonna find my cat.
Well, fine. I don't need you to kill me. I know lots of people waiting to kill me. Maybe I'll call one of them.
You do that.
And what the hell does nemesis mean anyway?
Forgot I will.
Order to rival the person cannot overcome.
Hey, has someone in here happened to see my girlfriend? White hair, 20 years, big fairy wings, inexplicably medium-sized?
Hey, get your hands off of me.
Sorry, Miss Sylph. I believe you owe us some magic items. Lock the door.
Ah, there's my damsel. In stress, as is quickly becoming standard.
Well, hey, look. A whole wall full of magic bows and stuff. There. Now everyone's happy. So now you can let me go.
Nice try. For the terms of his employment contract, all of Pete's positions passed the guild upon his death, and half of the guild knows about Pete's stash. My two friends and I are unlucky to see much income from their sale.
Pete was still a member of the Thieves Guild? I thought he got kicked out.
No one gets kicked out. The contracts are effective in perpetuity.
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 Okay, Celia, you know when I told you not to give in and fry them with your lightning? That was then, this is now.
I mean, I prefer nobody get killed here. What can you do? The guild needs to keep its reputation. Nobody leaves except in a casket.
Vampire thieves can't even do even one of those.
You can take them. The fire can't dodge lightning, so blast them first, then take to the skies. I know it's hard for you. I know you don't want to kill, but you're an adventurer now. This is the world in which we live. Well, the world in which I lived, and to which you are a freaking flyer. You've been able to muddle through, but these guys are just going to kill you if you don't fight back.
I can't believe I need to do this. It goes against everything I've been taught, but
I guess they could leave them in there, though, for their ashes if they got stacked.
Yes, that's it. You do it, Celia.
may the gods forgive me.
Guys?
Look, the point is that no one leaves.
You need to kill them. There's no other way out.
On behalf of my client, I am willing to negotiate the immediate reinstatement of her lapsed employment contract with your organization.
Except that, I guess.
Legal pad.
You got it, boss.
I love your intern voice, Shiny.
So, Starshine, once again, we're...
What? Oh, sorry. I was talking in the chat.
The birdies are probably Shiny's birdies in the background.
You got birdies?
It's
I don't have birdies.
oh wait, who? Oh, it's
It's
actually
probably the
Pen-
outside again.
Yeah, it's probably Penty because it's actually in the early morning for him.
Oh,
Time zones.
okay.
Actually, like 2:30 p.m., but still.
Okay.
There might be
Point
birds.
is-
Although saying that, there might be birds through the window as well.
Anyway,
Cause I thought they were like pet birds. The noises.
Burbs.
I love burbs, but
I've
this stream
closed
is
my
not about
window, which should
burbs.
hopefully muffle it.
We're going to need Arby if we're going to do burbs.
A new voice touches the beacon.
Would you be able to say that line again, Penty? I'm sorry.
So, Starshine, once again, we're
Yeah. Okay. Can we skip the combat dialogue? I'm trying not to get distracted this time.
not a problem with me. I only have 2 words to say to you anyway. Sneak it.
Oh my god, I've done that 2 words gag like 9 times already. You're going to need to get some fresher material if you want to be a villain in this story. Not much fresher, but still.
When did you prestige class into dashing whatever? Damn it.
Ooh, I take it back. Those are different 2 words.
Ah, here we go. Sneak. Damn it! Stop killing my flankers in the middle of my swing.
Poor Bozzy can't get it. Ow! Sneak attack, huh?
We have an initiative order for a reason here. But hey, at least I'm still hitting you for regular bastard sword damage every time. You can't keep this up forever.
Don't need to. I just need to keep it up until
that's
Hey,
Tom. That's your line first.
well no, because they're running away.
Yeah, until and then beat and then right now.
Okay.
And then
Right now.
Screw this! I've only got 14 hit points.
The moment when they stop being the moment when what?
The moment when they stop being
Uh,
wow. Yeah.
Tom, just please say the line, Tom. Like,
I'm trying to read it. I'm sorry. The moment the moment when they stop being willing to run into certain arrowy death to help out a guy who takes half their earnings.
where are you going? Come back here and die for my fleeting tactical advantage.
So ready to end this, Bozak?
Fine. We can finish this battle without any flankers.
Now let's not be too hasty.
Hey, this 2-on-1 thing is pretty sweet. I can see why you like it.
Shut up, you ungrateful brat. When Crystal gets here, we're going to...
Ooh, icy burst. Yes.
Nice. But the peppermint smell is making me hungry again. The hell is my sandwich anyway?
Okay, Bozak, end of the road for you.
Wait! Don't you think you should make some sort of code-related pun while you kill him? You know, Arnie style?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, Bozak, time to put you on.
wait!
Oh, now what?
Don't kill him, Haley. I negotiated a truce with the Thieves Guild.
You did what?
Instead of getting my lunch, but we were a team.
Aren't truces generally aren't truces generally for people who haven't already, I don't know, won?
Come on, put the bow down. Do you really want any more bloodshed today?
Sorta, yeah.
How about bloodshed tomorrow or next month? You still care about the common people of Gray Sky City, right?
Beanie, the second.
Oh, it's still me. That was your dad's shtick, wasn't it? Rob from the rich, give 40% to the poor.
40% after reasonable expenses.
Well, obviously. You know that there's no nice and orderly lines of sanctions for the guild, line of succession for the guild. You kill the boss sickle here, and it'll be a free for all until someone muscles their way to the top, long after you and your adventure pals have left. Remember, it took Bozak over a year to consolidate the guild under his rule. In the meantime, we have a dangerous power vacuum. There are groups worse in the city than the Thieves Guild.
Tell me you're not talking about.
Yeah, the mobs.
Yeah, who's gonna do the voice? I can do a good voice.
Which voice are you doing?
I don't know, but I'm a good voice.
Okay, go for the half blue dragon. I think that's a blue dragonborn. Uh, Penty, you do the half orc, I guess.
They camped outside Two Life Tony's cave and just waited for him to respawn.
You get a train over there, you make them an aggro they can't refuse.
Yeah, boss monster.
Do you really want things to get that video gamey?
Was it good?
Yes.
That was good.
Yes.
Yep.
Yay. Please, someone says it every time there's a change around here. I just don't see it.
Hey, can I get a buff in case we go back to poning the dudes? Okay, thanks.
If this was made, if this day today, I am sure that would be a Rodgerin and an Aura.
I don't know what that means.
Yes.
Or maybe a Hrothgar. But pretty sure those were meant to be WoW things or a 4 fee thing. I don't know.
Sorry, you failed to make your case. Anyone who has a drink, bless you.
Bless you.
Try and do
I
that again.
apologize. Sorry.
Okay.
It's okay.
Sneezes happen. You're fine.
Sorry, you failed to make your case. Anyone who has a drink that needs cooling, get ready for some ice cubes.
Damn it, now I'm thirsty too.
Haley, listen. A compromise is our best chance of bringing back Roy.
Doubt it. It'll be easy to contact Durkon tomorrow. We just need to wait for him.
Yeah, about that. The cleric skipped town in the middle of the fight, but after he turned my mojo to the upright lock position.
Damn it.
Did you finish casting the sending first?
How should I know? I was still in full hippie vision quest mode until then.
What?
None of the other clerics in this town will contact your dwarf for us if you kill Boza. I promise you'll be right back to square one.
Okay, fine. Let's hear your big, spectacular compromise. But I'm making no promises that I won't still make or flavored snow cones for everyone. Wonder what that tastes like.
Okay, the deal all revolves around this. You never actually quit the thief guilds at all.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Hey, you were there. I totally did quit.
Yes, okay, obviously you did quit. We spread the word around town that you didn't. Really, that all appearances to this contrary were part of a clever ruse. We tell people that you were actually on a secret undercover mission infiltrating an adventuring party. That way the guild keeps the rep intact and they have no reason to try to kill you. Hell, our rep improves if we also let slip that you move back into town carrying the bones of your former party leader. Every party of heroes in the north will need to employ a guild-approved rogue, or wonder if their supposed freelancer is really an assassin funded by us to punish them for hiring scabs. And if you were always a guild member all along,
Oh, gods, I see it now. If I was always a licensed guild member, then my theft at Grubwigler's castle must have been an approved guild burglary.
Exactly.
Which means the guild must withdraw any protection it provides to Grubwigler in order to keep up the illusion that this was planned all along. Heck, it would be in their best interest to help us break it again. We'll have Roy's body back in our hands before the weekend.
so that's the short version of the deal. You stop killing guild members, and we all help you get your leader back.
Well, I have to think about it. I mean, I guess it seems like
I think they've worked out a good plan to end this pointless conflict without any more lives lost. And I support it fully. Let's stop the violence. There, see? Even your other party member agrees with, which means,
run for your lives!
huh? Humans, go figure, right? Say, how well stacked is the guild's pantry on a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably about an 8.
This is so weird.
How so?
How so? An hour ago, I was killing these people left, right, and center. Now I'm moving back into my old room at their guild house.
That's the power of a peaceful solution. Plus, Pete's house was still full of corpses, so we need to sleep somewhere.
I have a simple question.
I don't care if you're back in the guild. I'll get you for this someday, Starshine. You and your little ranger, too.
You and
How
your
did the
little
Thieves Guild
dog,
get
too.
approved by the SEC? That's something many pyramid schemes would aspire to.
Yeah, I have to break this to you. Your peaceful solution only works because Belkar and I ladled the violence on first.
Maybe. Maybe not. I'm sure there could have been a compromise even from the start if a more skilled negotiator than myself had been present. As it was, I did the best I could given the circumstances. I only wish so many hadn't needed to suffer.
Don't worry, Celia. I have no intention of going back on my part of the deal. Celia stipulated that as part of the truce, that we would get the Church of Loki to raise from the dead every guild thief that you guys killed back there.
And Roy too, obviously. Once we get his body back.
Right. All of for the cost of the demands needed for the spells.
Oh. Wow, even at cost, that's going to be expensive.
I'm not worried, given our recent financial windfall, if you know what I'm saying.
What? Old Blind Pete's stuff? Don't you lose that if you raise him?
Oh, I got Pete specifically excluded. We need someone to pin today's whole mess on publicly, and he makes a better scapegoat than most. In 24 hours, the will of the street would be that Pete crossed the guild again, and we took him down the hard way. No one likes a backstabber. I mean, figurative backstabbers, not little ones like you or me. Besides, this recently acquired estate was not the windfall to which I was referring.
Well, either way, I'm keeping this bow.
Fine by me, but we're going to need the rest of it as soon as possible.
The rest of what? What is he talking about?
Right. Well, it turns out there were a few, bookkeeping corrections that needed to be straightened out in order for you to be put back on the guild's rolls.
Such as?
Well, retroactively owe them 50% of everything you've ever stolen since you first left the Thieves Guild.
What?
It was necessary to make things look realistic, and we don't need the money to save Roy now.
Do you have any idea how much you did? Do you even know what you've done?
If I had to guess, I'd say that I betrayed your principles all over the frickin' place.
Can someone whistle for me? I can't.
I can't either.
I can't.
I think there's only a few people who can whistle in this stream.
No one here knows how to get a whistle, lads.
I think Penty was the one who could whistle. There we go.
Hey, Mr. Scruffy, I'm back. Back up. No, back up. Check it out. Pastrami and turkey, both with extra pickles.
All right, Tom. I think I know real cats are like this, but let Deanie finish the line.
Plus a little treat for you. A mackerel. Enjoy. So
Realistic cat noises.
Days. Looks like we're staying here for a few days while we prepare to hit Froggies. Haley and Celia were screaming at each other for hours, but I'll spare you the details.
You had no right.
I had every right to try to reverse deaths that I accidentally helped cause through any means at my disposal.
Including using my money?
You mean money you stole from other people who earned it? Hell yes.
Eventually, they stormed off to separate corners. Celia went to talk to that Hank guy, while Haley ran out to the rain, said she had an important errand to take care of in town that was better done sooner rather than later. Don't know what that means.
Wow. Wait, sorry, man. Wrong voice. Haley's first.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I did the best I could with what's left.
That is short. That is very, very short. But better, I guess.
What a day, huh, Mr. Scruffy? This morning, I was a stiff breeze away from the end of the line, and now... Morning, I was a stiff breeze away from the end of the line, and now... Everyone tried so hard to block my path, and in the end, all they really did was force me to learn how to climb mountains. All the better from which to pee on them. Anyway, it's you and me from now on, pal. We're in this together to the top of the heap or bust till the very end.
Belky? I thought I heard you
I
come
do
back.
believe that.
I actually muted the chat for a reason to double check the stream was working in a bout of paranoia, but it occurred to me that might have cut off some of your dialogue.
Oh God.
Just say the dialogue in the first and second panels after the Haley cutaway.
Oh my God. What a day, huh, Mr. Scruffy? This morning I was stiff breathed away from the end of the line, and now we're living large in the guild's crib. It's all because of you, even if only indirectly. I mean, I can see now that everything I want out of life is right there, waiting for me. I just need to reach out and grab it. Everyone tried so hard to block my path, and in the end, all they really did was force me to learn how to climb mountains. All the better from which to pee on them. Anyway, it's you and me from now on, pal. We're in this together to the top of the heap or bust. To the very, very end.
Belky? I thought I heard you coming back. Did you bring me a sandwich?
Well, there are exactly 2 sandwiches here, aren't there? So no, I didn't bring you a sandwich. They're both for me.
Well, hurry back to bed. I'm feeling rested for another encounter.
Go ahead and start for a solo adventure. I'll be in to join the quest when I'm done eating.
All right, Penty and Shiny, randoms.
The caves are over this way.
Wait for me.
Billy.
Oof. Oh, sorry.
Oh, whatever.
It's the same guy from the oof.
That's Shiny, you saying?
Oh yeah, that is me, sorry. What the? Hey, I just ran into something invisible right here.
Must be the elf.
Use your magic! Save us!
Blast them to bits.
No, turn us invisible too.
No, just teleport us out of here. Billy, I think.
You have to reprehend him.
They're coming.
Just do something. I know you're there. I can hear you breathing.
Can't you do anything?
Just help us, please.
You're supposed to be the hero here.
12 gods. There are so many of them.
Help us, please.
Help us!
Help!
Oh,
Beanie.
Oh, I forgot. I am all of them. Who do you think they were asking for help from, anyways? Probably their stupid animal gods.
Elf, if you're still here, I hope you choke on your useless goddamn magic.
no. Oh, no. I must not trance. It is inefficient. Yes, it is inefficient to review the same memory over and over and over. Nowhere does it state that I must trance in order to regain spells. I must merely rest. Rest for 8 hours. I must not engage in any demanding mental tasks. I must empty my mind completely while still progressing at my task. Finding potholes were done. Huh, perfect.
That was a memory. Damn, that's kind of hard.
Yeah, I thought it was a guilt-induced nightmare, but no, that actually happened.
There, now that I have successfully replenished my magical complement for the day, I am ready to continue my research. First question to be addressed on this day's agenda: why is a small imp invisibly lurking about my island? See invisibility.
Pendy?
Oh, crap.
No teleportation. Dimensional anchor.
Crap.
Bugsby's grasping hand.
Damn it. How long have you known?
4 days. However, yesterday was the first time that your fumbling endeavors at staying silent actually rose to the level of distraction.
Ah, hells. I should have suspected that you knew when you turned yourself invisible before peeing.
Actually, that has simply become a habit when camping outdoors. It frustrated a halfling I once knew to no end. Tell me, are you seeking revenge for my victory over the devil you had summoned?
No, I swear. I was just observing you, trying to figure out why you were reading books on a tiny rock in the middle of the ocean.
I am conducting arcane research in the nearest locale that was free of mundane interruptions. Emphasis on the word was. Now that I have dispelled your curiosity, you no longer have any reason to stay. I therefore bid you farewell. Bugsby's flicking finger.
Okay. Well, all my molecules are still attached to my other molecules. So I guess that went pretty well for a cold call.
Bugsby's expressive single digit.
You know, relatively. So, hey there again.
Great gods of magic, have you actually returned?
Yeah, well, this green stuff you did to me hasn't worn off, so I can't teleport away yet. I figured I'd give this one more shot.
Patience right now. I entreat you to provide me with but a solitary reason that I should not vaporize you where you hover.
I can help you with research.
Highly unlikely.
No, it's true. I may be an imp, but I'm also a pretty good sorcerer. I probably know a few avenues of magical study you haven't yet considered.
Impossible. My methodology has been quite exhaustive.
Yeah, I can see that. Have you tried adding virgin's blood to your spell reagents?
How could that possibly affect the spell?
I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what kind of spell you're working on. But I find the virgin's blood is kind of like table salt. You can't go wrong with a little sprinkle here or there.
That is reprehensible, depraved, and most importantly, highly impractical given our current location. This project is time sensitive, and the added effort needed to procure such an ingredient would more than offset any boost in efficiency that it might provide.
Wow, I guess I misjudged you. Okay. Well, it's only my first suggestion. The point is we can work together on something.
And why precisely would you have any interest in assisting me in the first place?
You smoked my boss. Where I'm from, that puts you at the top of the food chain. See, the first lesson of being 18 inches tall is find someone more powerful than you are and glue your lips to their ass.
What a charming visual image you have conjured. Truly, you are a painter with words.
Kubota had ambition, sure, but his power was mostly political. When the political system fell apart, so did he. Literally, in the end. But you've got real power. Do you know how few wizards even make it past 10th level? An imp like me, I can appreciate that sort of power. I'm suggesting a partnership of sorts. Not quite a class change, but hey. I help you with your research, and afterwards you help me out with a certain project of my own.
What sort of project exactly?
Nothing that a mage like you couldn't finish in a few weeks, at the most.
You make an intriguing offer, one that is very tempting.
By design.
It would seem that I have little alternative than to answer thusly. Disintegrate.
Whoa, hey, you almost hit me with that.
My apologies, I will endeavor to aim more accurately next round, spawn of hell. Aerial illusions shall not keep you from joining your former master in the fabulous near career as a low concentration saltwater solution. Disintegrate.
Quit it! Look, I'm sorry I said anything. Stop shooting me and I'll just fly away, okay?
No, I think it is anything but okay, fiend. Disintegrate. Did you really think me that stupid that I would throw my lot in with you for a few unproductive magical tricks? Disintegrate.
Elf, look bit. Ah!
I shall conquer this minor setback through my own diligence, devil, or not at all. I am no fledgling human aristocrat ready to risk damnation for fleeting dominance in this mortal coil. It would take a great deal more than a handful of misplaced acquaintances before I would consider allying myself with the forces of
Behind you.
darkness.
All right,
This
Tom,
one,
you can
the-
do
the
this.
The female dragon. Woo! I need to fix. Okay, I'm gonna try and do a voice, and I want you to see. I want to see what you say. Okay.
Okay.
They disintegrate one more time, Vesuvius. For me.
Good voice, make it a bit louder.
Okay.
Prismatic spray.
Uh,
No.
I wanted her to
Redoing
redo
the line first.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Say disintegrate one more time, Vesuvius. For me.
All right, now we're
Prismatic
moving on to
spray.
the next. Tom?
Oh, no.
You wretched imp. What is your game? Have the dragon dissolve me if I do not accept your offer?
What? I've never seen her before in my life. I tried to warn you.
As if I would believe the protestations of one such as you.
Please. If I knew an ancient black dragon, would I be wasting my time on a second stringer like you? Now shush, I'm trying to fast heal over here.
Force cage.
Very good. An excellent choice. I am quite confined for about a day, while you are free to escape and replenish your sixth and seventh level spells. You are as skilled as my information left me to believe. You must admit, I too have a passion for the arcane arts, even more so than others of my kind. I am curious, however, what would happen if we turn the magic off? Anti-magic field. Fascinating. It appears that you cease to be a mighty wizard and become a fragile, monkey-eared monkey. I lie? I am still a dragon.
Oof.
Now that we have established who is in control here, we are going to have a little chat, you and I. Do you know who I am, Vesuvius?
I am beginning to suspect that you are the second dragon from the Star Metal Cave, the older one who enshrined the meteor in the first place.
Again, very good. All that trance deprivation may have ruined your aim, but not your deductive reasoning. And do you know why I am here?
To retrieve the star metal?
Ah, yes, because that is what we dragons are to you, right? Monsters that hoard shiny baubles? I assure you, I do not give a
Damn.
about a chunk of metal no bigger than a field mouse.
I see, then it is revenge you seek?
Yes. I am going to tell you a story because I require that you understand what will happen next. I left my son, my only child, alone to guard our home for a few months while I visited his uncle. He was old enough to be by himself, and I thought he might appreciate the responsibility. I told him not to have any wild parties while I was gone, but I expected that he would have some friends over. Perhaps that nice green dragon girl from the next woods over. I tried to be open-minded, you know. When I returned, do you know what I found? Nothing! My son was gone, along with our horde. I later found out his very ashes had dissolved into the swamp. I had nothing left of him, and he himself was all that I had left of his father, He was lost to adventurers just like you, his skin made into armor for the party leader to wear.
How did you?
How did I discover that it had been you that killed my boy? My people have an oracle given to us by our goddess.
I apologize for the delay, madam. Had to banish a human ghost who just wouldn't leave. Thinks his whole campaign revolves around him.
Brian,
Once
did
you
you check?
provided your name,
What?
why?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this after at the goth point.
Okay, just asking. I'm going to bed.
Anyway, back
Once
to
you
the.
sorry. Once you provided your name, scrying on you was simple enough. Your zeal to find your missing comrades has led you to forget to shield yourself from enemies. Or were you so arrogant as to assume that you had not made any enemies? Probably that. At first, you were too well protected. A bard, a cleric of Thor, 2 paladins, even a ninja. All high level, I might have prevailed had I attacked the fleet, but I did not want to take risks. I only had one chance at surprise. I decided to wait and watch, study your habits and those of your allies. Imagine my surprise when you separated yourself from them of your own volition. It was then that I knew that I only needed to wait until something caused you to expend all of your high-level spells. Something like your spat with the imp. And here we are.
So now you will execute me for killing your offspring? Very well. I shall deny nothing, and I will not give you the satisfaction of begging for.
No. Why would I explain all of this if I was just going to kill you? No. Now. Now I will kill your children. You have 2 children, both aged 26, left in the care of your mate in the village of Ivyleaf, in the northern reaches of the elven homeland. Your cottage is tan, with red shutters. I have been there twice already, invisibly studying it.
Let's go with Shiny and Penty.
Parent, do you think other parent will be returning home soon?
Translated
I'm
from
not
Elven.
sure. I'm not sure, loved one. I think one of these years, certainly.
Oh wait, that's me. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
sorry.
Sorry, I'm not sure, loved one. I think one of these years, certainly.
I
Yeah, okay.
hope so. I made a picture of the other parent from Glitter and Macaroni. I would very much like to present it.
I helped!
Dad not.
Oh, that is beautiful. I'm sure it will be well received when your other parent finishes mastering the ways of magic and comes home. Now wash up, both of you. Lunch is ready.
They should be home from kindergarten by now, don't you think? When I am done speaking, I am going to teleport directly there, and then I will eat them alive. Slowly. Eat first. I will then bind their souls to me with 2 necromantic scrolls that I acquired for this purpose, and I will disappear. I will leave this plane of existence, and you will never find me. I tell you all of this because it is not enough for me to simply kill you. You have taken my baby from me. I demand that you suffer the full measure of pain that I feel. As a parent, I am sure you understand.
No, you monstrous.
Your struggles are meaningless. If you had any power to stop me, you would have already used it. Without your magic, you are nothing. With your magic, you are still less than I am. Humanoids. You think that just because my kind has stats for every stage of growth, it is perfectly acceptable to murder our children. Let us see how much XP your brood is worth, shall we? It will only take a few minutes. Who knows? Maybe I'll go all the way and skin your mate alive for a garment, perhaps a hat. Dismiss anti-magic field.
You shall not depart this place, dimensional anchor.
Your aim really is terrible these days, isn't it? Traitor teleport.
Pop.
Dream.
No, I cannot allow my power to fail me again. If arcane magic cannot solve a problem such as this, then I should never have left my family in order to seek it out, and this would never have happened. There must be a solution. I simply need to concentrate to find it.
Wow, that came out of the blue, huh? What a twist!
Silence! I am attempting to focus my thoughts, you wordless cretin. It is like thinking through quicksand.
Hey, calm down. Listen, for what it's worth, I'm on your side here. Let me help. Free of charge.
Why? What are your motives for doing so?
If I told you my motives and they were not to your liking, would you have the luxury of rejecting any help that I could then offer?
No, I suppose I would not. Very well, then teleport me to the elven homelands, to the Tower of Master Arandrius, the elf who taught me magic.
Now, hold on, I can only...
Dispel magic. I have freed you from my abjuration. Now teleport me to my master's tower now.
Hey, listen to me. I can't do that. I'm incapable of teleporting myself in 50 pounds of unliving material.
Then you shall relay a message instead, since I did not prepare sending this morning.
Hello, I have a message here for... Ah!
No, wait. Arandrius would never believe a fiend, even if he could penetrate the tower's spell defenses.
What about your pals on the boat? Hello, I have a message here for... Ah!
Smart evil. Ha! Lord Angel, I found the imp.
Even less likely, given that they have legitimate grievances against you specifically. At any rate, they do not possess the ability to intercept the dragon.
Really? It said it was worried about attacking the fleet.
Yes, and the fleet remains hundreds of miles away from my home village. They have no means of arriving in time.
How long do you think your mate could hold off an ancient black dragon? If I managed to beat her there and raise the alarm.
My mate is an apprentice baker, you moron.
Hello, I have a message here for...
Ah!
Possible preparations could a pastry chef make to increase their chances of fighting a dragon?
Well, does she live near that mage tower? No? Okay, fine, whatever.
I find it funny as the dragon. I find it funny as the dragon that he was the one screaming ah, and then they suddenly screamed ah. Anyway, sorry,
I know
There-
you can relay knowledge of the secret gap in the dragon's underbelly scales that is the exact shape and size of a banana nut muffin.
Yeah, okay, good. And then your mate could throw the.
There is no such gap.
Well, excuse me, I didn't get as close a look as you did. Yeesh.
I love how we're still laughing at this comic, even when the stakes are so ridiculously high.
I'm laughing just so I feel less awful for me. They are really going through it right now.
I think we should
Okay,
have the-
what if we concentrate on finding the dragon after it's left this plane of existence? To get your kids' souls back.
Recent experiences have left me unconvinced that divinations are accurate enough to warrant doing absolutely nothing while my family dies. Gone, imp, from here, imp. You are wasting precious time if you cannot give me what I require. Perhaps my books might.
Oh, right, because I can just wave my fairy wand and poof, you can teleport. Sure, I'll get right on that, Mr. Elf, sir.
Is that not what tempters of your ilk do? Provide those willing to bargain with any extra normal abilities that they may require?
What? Like, literal sell your soul sort of thing?
Yes, you're a devil and I require power. Now do you understand? I cannot fail again.
Whoa, buddy, I'm an imp. Class change to warlock is significantly above my pay.
I was gonna say that you can tell how desperate V is that they're willing to reclass to Warlock.
Wait, what? What's going on? What's going on? I forgot.
Making deals with devils is how you become a Warlock in D&D.
All right.
Devil in this case may or may not be an actual devil.
That's confusing.
Then what were you offering to me just a few minutes ago?
I had some tips on using evil spell components that I was hoping to trade for, helping me find some evil chalice that my supervisor won't shut up about. If I happen to nudge you towards doing some evil in the process, hey, bonus points for me. I mean, an honest to evilness Faustian deal? I'd have to contact the Home Office.
Then do it. Do what you must. Quickly, every moment we converse reduces my chance of success.
Look, I'll put in a request for an application, but you have to understand that they only approve 1 or 2 class changes a century. I applied on behalf of Kubota 8 times and all I got back was a form letter. We regret to inform you that your application on behalf of Daimyo Kubota of Azure City has been rejected due to insufficient projected returns on your initial investment. Now it'll probably take them about an hour to get back to me with the paperwork.
An hour? My adopted progeny will be long dead by then, imp.
And it's probably a good time to mention that the paperwork is 666 pages long.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Even if the dragon takes the time to gloat, which I fully expect it may already be too.
Huh. That's weird.
What is that? Is that the application form?
IFCC,
Not
9 House
exactly.
Plaza. Lower Plains,
I think we should-
00999. You've been pre-approved.
I think-
An exclusive offer for Varsuvius, Tiny Island, Ocean, Mortal Plane 00001. First class, interplanar postage, permit, 15 cents. No interest, no annual fee, no fine print.
I think we should end here because that's a good.
Let me see how long we have until the cliffhanger I wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
1, 2.
Yeah, we're good.
4. You have 4.
Alright, we continuing?
You
What?
have 4 pages left.
Is that okay?
Basically.
Yeah, I'm up for it. It's just.
Alright then. I'll send the video, sure. I forgot. I think we've decided that Shiny, Beanie, and Billy get to be the other three fiends because me, Tom, and Penty get to be the main villains. But I can't remember who.
What color
dibs on the-
fiend was
dibs-
everyone saying?
Dibs on the yellow. Dibs on the yellow. Dibs on the yellow. I read
I
past.
was
I
hoping
want
could
yellow's
get
line.
purple because it reminded me of the dragon.
Dibs on
All
yellow.
right,
all
so
right.
that leaves Penty Orange.
And the orange?
Oh wait, sorry, Shiny, sorry.
I don't understand. I've never seen one of these before.
Open it now.
Yeah, okay.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Greetings.
Salutations.
Wait a second. I know there's three. It's not. Oh, not you, Tom. Tom, you already got one of the main members of Team Evil, so it's Billy.
Just transferred my consciousness from the lower planes, and boy, are my arms tired.
Wait, who are you? You're not my regular supervisors.
Yes, we got special permission to intercede on this account.
We're the Interfiend Corporation Commission.
A community-based grassroots organization dedicated to building bridges between the demonic and demonic populations.
I've never heard of you.
Everyone say your
Certainly.
name. Lee is yellow, Nero is orange, Cedric is purple.
Lee.
Nero.
Cedric.
It worked out because Nero's the name of the Final Fantasy XIV villain, as well as the audience.
Yes, it is. I love it. I am happy.
Not surprising. We're still pretty new. Our PR campaign is still waiting on final.
Our slogan is Blood War. Huh. Who is it good for?
Good gods, y'all. Cease your babbling. All of you, give me what I require now. There is no time left.
Relax, mortal.
That's the song.
And advance time stop the moment the envelope was open.
We don't
Salvador.
rushed when we're making a deal.
Is that
If time
Waldo?
is stopped, then I may have additional options I must prepare to.
Believe me,
Now,
El,
Mordo.
there are no preparations that you could make that would trump what we can offer you.
Magical power beyond your wildest imaginings.
That's true.
Based on typical wild imaginings of previous customers matching your demographic profile, additional terms and restrictions may apply.
Wait, I just thought of something funny. Imagine if one of them suddenly turned into Spamton.
Well, this was way before you could even make a Deltarune reference, so, or an Undertale reference for that matter.
Well, I know,
And it's
but-
maybe a
but-
little bit early for a reference that I'm planning on dropping when we reach the cliffhanger.
Well, I mean, I know, but like, I was thinking like, because the way that they're selling it to Varsuvius is like, let's make a deal.
Like,
Yeah.
Is Nero gonna offer a Skaven Grimoire?
alright.
Before we continue, I want to know, Ryan, you want to stop right before the transformation or the panel where he transforms?
I'm gonna go with the one where their prophecy is fulfilled. When they say the 4 words that they were fated to say.
By saying the right words at the wrong time for all reasons your silence.
When's that?
You have the means and the willingness to give me what I need to save my children?
Deanie?
Sorry, what did you say, Ryan?
the prophecy, the big, the cliffhanger I'm thinking of is the fulfillment of the prophecy when they
I
take
thought
the
it was
deal,
when-
basically.
Okay. Give? No. Do we look like socialists?
We offer a trade of one good for one service.
Obviously, you have the good, or the neutral, as the case may be.
Each of us has the power as duly appointed representatives of our respective planar demons to initiate a procedure known as a soul splice.
Don't bother looking it up. It's a special once-a-century deal.
Ooh, I'm fucking up. Give me a sec. It allows us to graft one of the souls that have been damned to our lower plane directly to the soul of a living being, allowing that mortal to access all of the arcane powers that damned soul held when alive.
As a special limited time offer, we propose for soul time.
Finding the 3 most powerful evil mages whose souls we command to your own.
Their epic spells should complement your own spellcasting deficits most superbly.
Ganaron, terror of thousand planes, a conjurer who teleported vast armies to conquer world after world.
Hero, blood-soaked destroyer of hope, a necromancer who casually ended lives with but a thought.
Jephthan, the unholy spawn of hatred, a sorcerer, archmage, master of arcane flexibility.
Tom, you
That's your line.
you be this dude.
What? Who am I? What am I? Where am I?
You're
I
wizard.
don't need to prepare spell slots.
Where? What?
Under we're in the you're the non-infernal voice here. You're the
I'm sorry. I'm lost.
the non-demon the non-demon non-V character here.
633.
Six. Ah! No, that's not what I wanted. 3.
Wizard with the yellow silhouette.
Ah, okay. I don't need to prepare spell slots.
The amount of raw energy from your 4 combined souls would dwarf that wielded by any one mortal alone. Any mortal arcane spellcaster who has ever lived. Typo
But
here.
never before have all 3 races of fiend cooperated in order to bring this about.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and the lifetime in question is that of the entire multiverse.
I have a few inquiries. This is only natural. How long does the splice last?
For as long as you can hold on to it, the greater your willpower, the longer the ride.
A few minutes, a few hours, maybe even a few days. I'm sure someone of your unimpeachable mental fortitude could make it last for weeks if need be.
Maybe, and my soul will remain in complete control of this gestalt entity for the entire duration? Oh, definitely.
You would be the final word on what got done, how, and when.
Complete control of the other 3.
And for this, you would have eternal dominion over my soul once I died? What? No.
How would that be fair?
No, all we ask is for is an even trade.
Each one of us will get your soul for the same amount of time you were under the effects of their soul splice.
So, maintain all 3 splices for an hour. Your soul spends 1 hour with me and 1 hour with each of my 2 associates. Do not take that section.
Exact order of custody determined at a later point.
Then, if the deal is fair, a fact of which I shall remain skeptical, then why would you agree to this? What possible benefit would you derive from helping me? In this case, helping it is its own reward.
Rise
You're
keeps
a
order. Oh,
proof.
my bad.
What?
You're a proof of concept.
Can arc fiends from 3 different fiendish races work together?
Your actual situation is more or less irrelevant to us. We were just waiting for the next request to come down the line.
As we said to the imp, we're still a pretty new organization. Almost experimental, you might say.
If we succeed in this fairly textbook temptation by offering services greater than any one of us could provide by themselves, then we can request greater funding and support from the higher ups, or lower downs in this case.
And when the devils, daemons, and demons unite under our commission's logo someday, they will storm the gates of the upper planes and lay waste to all that is pure and holy.
The cries of the slaughter will echo across the firmament briefly before they are silenced by the claws of our brethren.
The around with the spectres of it to discuss the previous evening's televised entertainment.
But you know that's more of a long-term goal.
One action item at a time.
Don't put the hell cart before the demon horse, my dad always says.
I don't see Zariel going along with this plan.
Also, the soul splices do have a few, let's say, functional limitations you should know about.
First, you won't be able to duplicate any divine magic, not even with a wish or a limited wish.
It's part of our non-compete clause with the evil gods.
Second, any spell you cast with an ongoing duration will end when the splices expire.
So if you kill someone, they stay dead.
But if you make a prismatic sphere, it will vanish when the whole thing ends.
And third, you won't get any XP from anything you defeat while you're spliced.
Well, you could technically, but your effective level will be so high that it's pretty unlikely.
Nitpicker.
Though on the plus side, the rejuvenating effects of the soul splice will allow you to start with all spells so that's fully replenished.
That's basically it. If you accept the deal that we've outlined verbally, touch the blue orb.
If you don't, touch the red orb.
We totally grabbed the idea from the Matrix.
Whoa.
No elaborate contract assigned in my blood. No minuscule print containing crucial exceptions.
Passe.
Contracts are for people who have something to hide.
We trick you. If we can get what we want by playing it straight.
Very well, I have no taste for submitting myself to your dark clutches, but I see no alternative for such. the brief time my soul will spend being tortured in your collective care after my eventual death will be easily forgotten afterwards when I proceed to my final rest. As there is not even one other way available to me to save the lives, nay, the very souls of my children, I must, as a parent, make the deep sacrifice and accept your accursed bargain.
Well, that's not technically true. There's another way to save them.
What? Excuse me?
Hey, can we all get on the same page here?
You could kill yourself.
Oh, I see.
True, that would work.
I am so confused here.
The imp has agreed to serve you in this matter, and as a lawful creature, he can't go back on that promise.
So you could slice your own throat after giving the imp orders to cut your head off afterward.
As your head weighs a lot less than 50 pounds, the imp could carry your head without teleporting back to the Azure City fleet. So even if the paladins kill the imp on sight, they then have your head in front of them, see?
They'll resurrect you right away, and then you can describe your master, Ardinarius, in enough detail for the dwarf to cast sending to him.
You don't need to worry about the casting time. Your friend has been saving his scroll for just such an emergency. Your master could then intercede against the dragon.
If not before your family's demise, then certainly before she has had time to bind their souls and leave.
All without owing us a damn thing. But then you would have to admit that your magic had failed you yet again, Varsuvius.
That a cleric and a monster had to run and tell Master to come clean up your mess.
Oh, you couldn't even claim to have come up with the idea since we just gave it to you.
So, it's your choice.
Because this whole sell your soul thing, 100% your idea.
Beanie.
We're just service providers.
Although, Vida, I would be remiss not to warn you that the soul's price has been known to trigger feelings of pure omnipotence.
You may also experience some slight dizziness from the rush of unprecedented arcane power.
We won't tell anyone there was another way to save your children if you don't.
A lot to think about.
No pressure.
We should mention that the time stop wears off in 4, 3, 2. I must succeed.
Next week,
We
Grimdark Varsuvius.
Done?
I think the reason this was the right choice for the wrong reasons is that the plan the Fiend suggested wouldn't have actually worked. I'm pretty sure scrolls don't just skip casting time like that. So they would still have to wait 10 minutes to not be dead and enact every other part of that plan.
Yeah.
But they're not doing it because they rationally thought about casting time and how scrolls work. They're doing it because of their ego.
Yes.
I have a question. Is the recording off?
Not yet. Would you like me to end the stream now, or do you have any more comments to say?
Well, I was just gonna say comment after the thing is over.
All right. Then, all right, everyone, we have our cliffhanger, and we will resume next week. Good night.